What up YouTube, Quasi here, on my way home. And today I want to talk about gear shift indicators because this is something I wasn't really sure about as a new rider. So for those of you that are new to riding or looking at getting into riding, most beginner motorcycles don't have a gear shift indicator, so there's not really an easy visual way to tell what gear you're in, and that definitely threw me off as a new rider because I had a hard time keeping track of what gear I was in and what gear I should be in. But now, looking back, it's really something I don't think I needed. It may have helped early on, but I think learning it the hard way actually ended up being better, because now I can tell what gear I'm in just by the sound of my bike, the RPMs I'm at, the speed I'm going, and maybe there's some subconscious counting going on as well. And I kind of like that because that's less for me to think about, less for me to look at. And I feel like if I had the gear indicator starting out, I would have learned to be completely reliant on that. But now just in general, I sense what my bike is doing. I don't consciously need to look down. And the same goes for telling what speed I'm going at and all those kind of things. So I don't think a gear shift indicator is necessary, but it does take some getting used to. It definitely took me, I'd probably say, a couple months at least, 3 months, maybe more, until I really got the feel for shifting and knowing what gear I'm in and all that. But I'd say it's worth it. So if that's something you're hung up on and not sure if you should look for a bike with a gear indicator or not, I wouldn't worry too much about it. You learn pretty quickly, and there's always aftermarket gear indicators you could get. I know there's one for the 300. I never got it because frankly it wasn't really needed after taking a little time to get used to everything. So maybe that'll help a few of y'all. Of course, some of the newer bikes, at least I think 600s and 1000s more than the 300s, but they seem to be getting gear shift indicators just because it's a nice to have, I guess. Am I supposed to turn here? Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm a little bit lost actually. Yeah, those are my thoughts on gear shift indicators. Nice to have, not necessary, and you eventually learn to completely not need it at all, so not something to worry about. Anyways, that's all I got for y'all. So as always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. Peace.